SMG mounted and loaded!
Hello and welcome to this instalment of Chanka News Network. Today's video is our first proper interview and it's with Lunarmetal, who is the in-game leader of Team Envy. Team Envy are a PC team who participated in the Invitationals back in February. With the news that Pro League will be expanding to Asia, I thought it would be a good time to catch up with him and get some inside information on the Asian scene. As I was interviewing him, we were playing the game together, so all footage in the background is from that. This video is a shortened version, it's just the question answer. If you want to see the full 2-hour interview, that will also be uploaded. I hope you enjoy.
Just a little disclaimer. If I feed, it's because I just adjusted my sensitivity, so I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, that's alright. I'd be surprised if I get a kill. Like, I can't remember if I told you or not, but the idea I wanted for this is because I'm awful on PC, they would be like... it would just be like I'm interviewing you as you're carrying me.
I'll try and down someone and let you get the kill, okay? He's down. You can have him. Kill him, dude. At the front door. Quick, over there. He's on the left, like behind the hub.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there. Other side of the door.
Oh, he's down. You can have him right by the hole on the left.
Thank you. So have you been keeping up with the Pro League since Invitationals?
Yes. I mean, I've been watching almost all the games.
Oh, okay.
And we've been scrimming a lot actually. Like even before the announcement came.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah. So, are you still like before the announcement? Was you still researching?
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Like the other team's strategies and that.
Yeah, of course. We try to keep like as up to date as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know when the Pro League was coming, but we knew that it was coming eventually. So.
Yeah. Are you going to be playing in them? For sure. Because technically, you're the most experienced team, because you're the ones that went to Invitationals.
Yeah, that is true. But the other regions in Asia have really evolved since Invitationals.
Yeah.
Like for example, Japan has a lot of LAN events. They're a bit like a mini Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Like the mini Brazil of Asia, you know?
Yeah.
Like they have a huge fan base, and like they have LANs and stuff.
Because this game is really popular for FPSs in Japan, right? Like, most of the time FPSs aren't big there, but apparently this, from what I can tell, is it's doing okay.
It's pretty big. I think it's bigger than Overwatch in Japan.
Really? That surprises me.
I think so. Because the streams and stuff. Like for example, we played in a Japan league, and within one day, the YouTube video got like 150,000 views or something like that.
Damn. Okay.
So
wow, that's better than I thought.
It's a lot bigger than I thought, actually. Yeah.
Oh, good job.
But yeah, like, I mean, during Invitationals, like, we were kind of the team to beat in Asia. But like, since then, I feel like the scene has really developed a lot. Like, especially the Japanese teams, you know, they're really good now.
I'm gonna get the seasons confused again. Season 3 finals. They had the Japanese team there, didn't they?
Oh yes. That was Team Fathers Back, I think.
Oh,
they're still playing right now. I think they won the recent JCG, the Japanese Cyber Games.
Oh right. So
it's this biannual like bi-weekly event that the Japanese esports leagues have.
Oh, okay.
It's like Fathers Back is currently I'm pretty sure they're number 1 right now. I mean, since then they've really gotten a lot stronger. Like they had a roster reshuffle, and now they're really good actually.
Yeah.
You know, there's one thing I like about the Japanese teams, like especially when we scrim, they're very distinct like play styles. You know.
All right.
So just as an example, Team Fathers Back, that team that went to season 3, their strats are always original.
Right. Okay.
They have their own meta and like
and
it works, you know, like it really works against like not just against us and against other teams, I think. And then there's some other teams who are really they're really westernized, you know, like for example there's the second Japanese team, like the number 2 team. They really watch the Western scene really closely, like their VODs and stuff. and they really implement the Western meta into
Secure the bombs.
their lineup. So, it's really interesting how, like, even though they're from the same country, they have a very different way of playing the game.
Yeah. Would you say the top Japanese team are the playmakers? So like they do something new and then everyone tries to copy it? Similar to how Flipside is?
Okay, like, a lot of the Chinese teams actually, like, I think they learn a lot from the way Fathers Back play their games.
Oh, okay.
10 seconds.
But as for the rest of Asia, I'm not really sure. Like, okay, for us especially, like, we take note of what they do, and like, we try and learn a thing or two, but we don't like copy their setup or anything.
Yeah.
I would still say that the Western teams have more of an influence though on like Asian teams.
Yeah. How big is Siege in Singapore?
Not really small.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Singaporeans play like mainstream games like CS, Overwatch,
Yeah.
Dota, but not so much Siege.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we really have a hard time like trying to recruit players, you know, or like find potential players.
Yeah. Well, I saw
Because Singapore's player base is really quite small.
I saw on your Facebook that you're trying to make your own Singaporean tournament. Is that the right? Is Singaporean the right word?
Yep.
I apologize if it's
Yeah,
not.
Singaporean. Yeah, that's right. No worries.
How's that go? I can't remember when you
Diffuser is
played.
no longer in your
posted it.
possession.
Oh, Got it.
I think it was Revec.
The diffuser
Like
has
we
been
were
recovered.
talking to a local Singaporean organizer. Like we're trying to get some community amateur cups going. So it's just like a mostly just a meet and greet kind of thing.
Right.
Like we won't be taking part as a team
Diffuser is
because
now
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's an amateur cup.
Have you got any teams to sign up?
The event hasn't been finalized
Recover the
yet,
diffuser.
especially with the Pro League announcement, so
Did
they
he
might
down me?
postpone it.
Who down me then?
I'm not sure actually.
Weird. Sorry. What was you saying?
Yeah, the amateur thing might be delayed because
Oh,
of the
okay.
Pro League.
Oh yeah, that's a good
yeah.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah, initially they wanted to schedule it for like September,
Yeah.
but September is when the online qualifiers will start. So
I don't know if you're allowed to answer this. If you're not, don't worry. I'll just cut it out. But did Ubisoft pay for you to come to Montreal, or was it?
yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
I'm-
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to answer this.
All right.
But, yeah, everything was, you know, they did a very good job. Like,
I'll
hosting
double
us
check
in
with
Canada.
DK after we're done, just to make sure. If you're not, I'll cut it out. Do they pay for
mean,
the hotel as well?
Yep, they do.
Ah,
Like for the
sweet.
duration of your stay, they do.
I need to join a pro
10
team.
seconds left.
Yeah, I guess it's just like any other like esport, you know. Like
Yeah.
I know
5
Dota.
seconds and counting.
Like the organizers usually almost always cover everything, like from
Increased surveillance
accommodation
on
to
bombs.
travel,
Op 4 has the
Yeah.
and like
diffuser.
to and from the LAN event and the hotel. Are you just picking Chanka on purpose?
Yeah. I have to like it's the name. I have to stick with it. Although I think like I want to find Chanka spots because I know they exist. They have to exist somewhere. Just a few. One for each map is my goal.
Yeah, I'm no Chanka expert.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would have named myself like Ash News Network. And then pick Ash. Just so I can pick Ash.
Diffuser has been secured.
Oh wait, let me
You
look at
found
the
a
drum.
bomb.
I need to see
Make
it.
your way to its location and defuse it.
Can you even see it from there?
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. I want that.
Well, I could kill you so you can get a closer look.
How are the Koreans at Siege? The Korean teams?
They've only recently started scrimming again.
Oh, okay.
Like there was a really strong team in the qualifiers for Invitational, if you recall. Their team was UFF,
Yeah, that
and
does
they were
ring a
really
bell.
good. Yep. And like they took a long break, and they've only like just started coming back. I haven't had a chance to scrim them yet, but yeah, I mean, if they are scrimming, like they're probably gonna be really strong, like
Yeah.
within by the time qualifiers roll around.
Okay. Who would you say is
That's-
your biggest opponent?
Right now,
Yeah.
probably the Japanese teams.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, Fathersberg and Team Eins, which is like the number 1 and 2 team.
See, you won't have to play that boy because you'll be in Southeast Asia, the
Yeah.
sub-region. That's it.
In Southeast Asia, probably Team 112, like from Hong Kong.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure if they're. I think they're gonna be playing in the Southeast Asian qualifiers, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that could cause some issues.
Yeah, because by definition, like Southeast Asia is only in, like it's countries like Indonesia, Thailand,
Yeah.
Singapore, Vietnam. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like I'm not sure whether 112 will be in the same like online qualifiers as us.
What would so other than Hong Kong, is there anyone else that you think are going to put up a good fight?
As it stands,
You need to protect the hostage. Secure the room.
not really, because like honestly, the only teams who are consistently scrimming is like 112 and us.
Okay.
So like, there's plenty of like ranked stacks going around, and I feel like if they actually like put time into scrimming us or scrimming other teams, they would do quite well. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like a lot of them are just sticking to ranked. You know, they're not going to scrims or
Okay.
trying to build their game.
You're fairly confident then with in getting to Sydney.
Yeah,
Op 4
fairly.
drone has located hostage. Prepare for assault. Down to 10
But
seconds.
like the Sydney land itself, like against all the
5
other,
seconds.
like the winners of all the other qualifiers, we'll
Op
have to
4
see.
has 20 on the
Like
hostage.
we definitely stand a good shot, but
Yeah.
we can't afford to be lax, you know. We have to work a lot harder than we did for Invitationals.
Do you think?
Like like I said, the Asian teams right now, they are really evolving really quickly.
Okay. Okay, I guess
Yeah.
that's fair enough. I guess that's a good point.
Yeah, but the thing about my team is that almost everyone is a student, and we have one guy in the army actually. Like
Oh.
Singapore has compulsory conscription, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we all have to serve 2 years. Yeah.
Have you
so
done yours
in the middle
already,
of doing
or-
that right now. Yeah, I'm done. I did it like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm in school, but yeah, everyone else is in school, so we really have like a lot of problems with like time, like sitting down as a team, because everyone is busy at like different times of the week, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's also there's plenty of good Australian teams as well.
Yeah. So I get
Yeah.
Australia is something I don't know much about. I basically only know Mind Freak, who were at Invitationals for Xbox.
Oh yeah.
But I know
I'm
I covered it in my last weekly video, but they just released an article about moving to PC. And they don't seem that comfortable with it. But
Need to
other than
recover
that, I don't
the
know any of the other teams. Who are the good Aussie teams then?
ATH Corvidae. I'm not sure if you've heard of them,
No.
but ATH apparently they're being backed up by a super big
Oh,
Australian org. And yeah, they're doing really well actually.
okay.
Definitely contenders for the Pro League LAN finals.
Yeah.
Needed all friendlies.
So where did your team name come from, Team Envy? 'Cause there is a Team
another
Envy
team.
in like, but it's NV as in the letters, not NV as in the word.
Oh, Envy. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the States, right?
Yeah, is it COD? I think maybe, I'm not too sure. I don't really follow other esports, but I know there is one.
There's another Envy in Siege actually.
Is
in,
there?
in the States? Like, yeah.
Oh, I did
Like,
not
I've
know
seen
that.
them in ranked. But yeah, like this. Actually, I don't know why this name like stuck so long.
Yeah.
We just came up with this team name for the community cups, like the first
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, it was the name of not sure if you know, but we used to play like Left 4 Dead 2 competitively.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because I've never heard
Yeah,
of
yeah.
anyone playing Left 4 Dead competitively. Can you explain to me how that
It's-
works?
It's just really small. Like the prize pools are like non-existent. But
Okay.
it's just a tight community like way back, like
Yeah.
5 years ago, 6 years ago.
So what do you
something
actually
like that.
do? Is it the multiplayer? The
It's the versus mode. Like it's a 4v4.
right.
So like you play as survivors first, and then you try to traverse the map. Like you reach the.
I bet
the
that
end,
I bet
the
that
end
was fun
goal.
to watch. I bet that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
If you have any videos
It's
of it, you
really
should
fun.
send it to
It's
me.
really- we probably do. Like
Definitely send it.
there was a
I'd
lot
like
of
to
like
see how
mod.
that works.
I just
Okay.
I'll send it to you like after we're done with this.
Yeah,
interview.
for sure.
Maybe clips of like us as well. Like me and
Yeah.
Yasera were in the same team, and Quantic was on a different team, and his team was called Envy, so that's where we got the name from.
Oh, okay. All right. What?
Yeah.
Didn't Quantic? Wasn't he with the European team for a while?
Barrage, yes. He played
Barrage,
for
that's
Barrage,
it. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Because he was in the UK for some exchange
Yeah.
program with his
In London,
yeah.
right?
So in London.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was asking like, would we mind if he goes to play for Barrage or and stuff? And we're like, yeah, go for it. You know, we don't have a pro league, and we might as well
Yeah.
get you to have some exposure to the pro league.
Poor Barrage. What did he think of Barrage?
What did he think of Barrage?
Yeah.
Honestly, he didn't really talk about Barrage much, but
Okay.
I knew they were quite close.
Protect the
Like
bombs.
Because they.
he was really close to a Jugger. Like
Oh, okay.
they're really tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got
You know,
10-0,
Op
didn't
4
they?
has located a bomb.
They
Be
got
ready for
10-0.
assault.
by T2, I think.
Yeah. And then
And
they
Quantic
lost
was
this one.
0-10.
Was he?
Yeah. He became an instant meme. 0.
Damn. Oh, I got a
Because I
time.
was watching the game and I was like, I was just on Twitch chat spamming, not like
10
this.
seconds.
Yeah. poor him. What's your setup? Do you use? Do you use just a headset, or do you use headset and earbuds, or?
I'm using a headset right now, but it's because my earbuds are broken.
Oh, okay.
Like, the left side is not working, yeah. But I'll probably get a new one soon. And then, because for ESL games you have to use earbuds, like in-ears.
Yeah.
So you gotta get used to it.
How good are those in-ears? Because most in-ears are really uncomfortable. I find.
You actually have to bring your own in-ears.
Oh,
for
do
the
you?
ESL.
Oh,
Yeah, the only
okay.
thing they provide is the soundproof
locate a bomb.
headset that you
Yeah.
wear over your in-ears.
How good are the
Yeah,
headset as well? Because there was a thing recently. I think it was in the CS:GO
Drone
community,
has located
or maybe
a
LOL.
bomb.
Yeah.
About the even with the headsets on, you can still hear.
Drone has
You
located
need
a bomb.
you need
Like the speakers and stuff, right?
yeah, you need the soundproof booths for it. They're the best thing. How good are they?
Yep.
The headphones.
For Invitational itself, we couldn't hear anything. But
Oh,
it's probably
really?
because the crowd.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, it was relatively quiet.
Yeah.
So like even the casters and stuff, I couldn't hear them at all.
5
Oh,
seconds.
okay.
And like on top of that, the
Proceed to
like with the
bomb
in-game
location
sounds and
and
my
defuse
team's
it.
like comms and stuff, yeah, you really can't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
But for games like CS:GO, the problem is with the crowds, right? Like
Yeah.
like they make a lot of noise, so like you can't really pull off any like secret strats or anything. But like siege spectators are usually like pretty mild,
Yeah.
I would say.
What changes would you like to see with the end of
Hostage
Operation
location
Health?
secure.
End of Operation Health.
Yeah. The August.
Well, I know they're gonna fix like the client side issues and stuff,
Wow.
like swaps and shit.
Yeah, they're definitely fixing that stuff. Would you like to see any changes to the maps? Actually, I'll be.
Specific changes.
Yeah.
Okay, I've definitely thought about it before. Like, for like, I remember saying like bank needs to change somehow, but I can't go into specifics because I can't remember the details.
That's fair enough.
But I think like a lot of maps need like balancing works, you know.
Well, a lot of
Like,
maps.
especially.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, you go.
No, you're alright.
Especially like those maps which are out of the rotation pool.
Yeah.
Like I honestly feel if you just make some adjustments to it, they are actually really viable maps.
Most maps, I feel, only have at most 2 viable bomb spots. Consulate is the exception to that. Everything else,
Consulate.
I would say,
Yeah.
only has 2.
I mean, it's all debatable, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
especially with the implementation of Mira, like she's making a lot more previously unviable bomb sites more viable.
Yeah.
Like like we see like flip sites hold on cache and on Clubhouse they hold cache and server.
Yes.
But I know it didn't work, but like Mira made it a lot more possible.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, even if it didn't work, still like it just shows that with new operators, like you can have a lot more bomb sites.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Mirror definitely changed up. That makes me think of another question. Is there any operator abilities that you'd like to see? Oh, they're in the worst room in the game. Is there any operator abilities you'd like to see added? Like
An idea that I had would probably be like a defense operator who can like put up a ladder to climb up to the second
yes,
floor.
yes,
Like,
that
through
would be a
hatch.
good one.
Yeah.
See, there was a video going around of the Singaporean special forces doing that on a bus. They had like a ramp that they all ran up and then jumped through the windows.
Yeah. I've seen those before. Like they actually use it.
Yeah.
In the special forces. I mean, like it's a simple idea, but like it's a really good idea. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be very viable in a lot of maps as well.
Well, what are they called? The Singaporeans have the masks, right? Your special forces. They have the is that right? Am I wrong?
It depends.
Oh, okay.
Okay, as far as special forces goes, there's a lot of different like branches, and one is for the army, one for the navy.
Right.
They are generally called special forces, but like the most generic special forces, like we call it the commandos. They mostly use like face paint because they specialize in like jungle ops, you know.
Yeah.
Iconically, they don't have masks,
Right.
but they have really cool like face paint, and they look like
You will be
they look
detected if you
savage.
remain in this area.
Yeah. Like I didn't know much about the different
CTUs.
yeah, and I know a lot more
Yeah.
now. And especially looking into like I was looking into the Hong Kong ones for because I did a map like what the Hong Kong map is probably going to be. So learning about them as well and learning about different events that have happened. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and like all the CTUs are actually based on like real CTUs.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really
all the maps are as well. All the maps.
Yeah.
I'll be
Like I saw the Reddit post on the
wow.
what cafe actually looks like.
Just to hype you up and hype the viewers up. The Reddit posts. There's been like 3 Reddit posts that listed them. All of them missed a lot of stuff, which I've found.
Hello.
That's what I'm going to be doing next. So I'm going to be doing the weekly updates. I'm going to be doing interviews like this, and then I'm going to be doing a series.
Hello.
Breaking down
Hello.
the maps.
Hello.
Maps.
Yeah, let me meet this guy. Like Bank's going to be the first one, and there's a lot of stuff in Bank that people haven't talked about, that at least that I've seen anywhere. So yeah, that should be pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but I think
I'll definitely watch it.
Barlet is the only one that I haven't found anything on, but I'm still researching Barlet. But all the other maps I've found evidence for on like what they're based on and stuff.
Be ranked a bit.
Like-
I don't know.
Could
something
you
like
go over the process of what you do for maps for me, or is that confidential?
that. I can give you like a generic
Yeah.
Like,
That's all. Like, just how you do it, not like
way of how I look at maps, I guess.
yeah.
Like, I think, most of the time is to watch a Pro League game first, like
Mhm.
to see how much you can learn from that.
Do you watch that YouTube channel? I've forgotten his name, so I apologise to the bloke. But he, after every Pro League, he breaks down different spots that they used.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I forgot his name. as
Yeah.
well.
I was watching the video he did on you guys earlier, where he was breaking
I
down
watched. I watched that
Canal
video as
Fish.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the
Loading
biohazard
magazine.
container.
But no, I don't really watch. Like I only watch it because like we were featured in it, so like I was like,
Yeah.
you know, purely for entertainment. But yeah, like I think like the way I look at maps is I like to break down the
Op 4
map, and,
drone
like
has
see
found the
where I can
biohazard container.
dissect the map in half and like try and secure certain areas or accomplish some objectives, yada yada.
Yeah.
Down to 10 seconds.
Like the Rainbow Six, you know, the Rainbow Six website has this like map overlay,
Down to 5
Yeah.
seconds.
and it shows like which areas are destructible and which areas are not.
Op 4 has located the biohazard
Yeah,
container.
so like that's usually how like we first take a look at maps.
Right.
But like right now at this stage, like we have a kind of an idea of how to play each map,
Yeah.
and like it's more down to the specifics, like finding dirty angles and adjusting our setup and stuff.
Well, that's because
It really makes or breaks the game.
it's when you scrim. Is it mostly for to improve your aim rather than your strats?
It's a bit of both actually. Like to
Op
test your
4
stress
last
as well
stop
as
standing.
Okay.
like keep your aim on point, you know.
But sure, if you test your strats, don't they then know what you're gonna do when it comes to
Yeah.
pretty?
So you have to be careful of who you test it on.
Right.
So for invitationals, we because invitationals flip side didn't get to qualify. Like Era won the qualifiers.
Mhm.
So we were testing our main strats on flip side instead of Era
Oh, okay.
because they won't be our competitors. Yeah. So like it's usually like common practice to not expose your strats to your competitors.
Right.
But if you need to test it out, like you need to test it out somehow, right? So
Yeah.
you test it on people you're not gonna compete against.
Are you not worried about them stealing it, or do you just think they're gonna steal it eventually anyway?
Who's stealing it? Like the teams you're facing?
Yeah, in the scrims.
One friendly remaining.
Well, again, it depends. Like, even if they steal it, like if they steal our strat, we probably have counter to it.
Nice.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
I think it applies more for defense, like defense side setups. Like if they copy the way we set up our defenses, like I mean, we formulated the strat, so like we kind of know how to counter it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, and usually teams have like their own specific way of playing, so like even if they try to copy it, usually it doesn't. They don't do it as well as us, so not too worried there.
Right. Okay. Well, you was talking about flip side. Who is your like who is your favourite team to scrim against? Like who do you get on with the most as a team?
You mean like the Western teams or like in
Yeah.
Asia?
The Western teams, I think.
We scrimmed a lot with Era and Flipside, and they're both really cool teams.
Mhm.
I like them both. We scrimmed CTM a few times, but we got destroyed like each and every time. So
Is that
It's-
was that
it's funny
recently as well?
no, that was before the Invitationals.
okay.
Like we haven't been scrimming much Western teams. So it's a funny story
Good work.
because
The
like
biohazard
we scrimmed
container has been
CTM
located.
before the Invitationals, and I don't think I hope my team doesn't get mad, but like we got wrecked by CTM like 5-0 twice.
Damn.
So like I think well, it's partly because we were playing at like 4:30 in the morning for us. Like we all woke up early
10
just to
seconds
scrim.
to insertion.
Oh right, your alarm clock did.
So yeah, we were all like
Insertion in 5
groggy
seconds.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think CTM was really surprised by how well we did
Biohazard container
in,
located. Proceed to its
in
location.
Montreal, because like from what they saw in scrims, like we were really like shit, we were dog shit. Like after the first few scrims, like they didn't want to waste time in scrimmers anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean I don't blame them because like we were really playing really badly. We were just wasting their time at that point.
Yeah.
Well, of course they didn't say like they didn't want to stream us anymore. Like
They just didn't.
they're all like nice. Yeah,
They
they're all
just didn't
nice
answer
guys.
the phone anymore. Oh, I got breach and charges. Bugger.
And like we didn't have the goal to like keep asking them for scrims because
Have you played any of the Brazilians?
We scrimmed Pain and Santos,
Dexterity?
but it was the old Santos. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dexterity. The old one, not the
Oh,
the one
okay.
when Silence was still on it. Yeah, not recently though. The Brazilian teams are a bit difficult because the ping is really high. It's like
Yeah.
300 plus. It's just like super duper high. So like a lot of the times it's just like
Secure the room.
we can't really
We need
execute
to
our strats
protect
because we
the
died
biohazard container.
due to like big issues and stuff.
Yeah.
Op 4 drone located the biohazard container.
But yeah. Brazilians are nice though.
Oh, are they?
I mean, like we were really tight with Santos. We were really close to Santos like in Montreal.
Yeah.
Maybe because like we were both new to the Pro League scene, so like the newbies like look out for each other and stuff.
Do you think with the hitbox changes, do you think there's going to be a blitz
Remain in
meta?
this zone, you will be
Think that'll
detected
be-
by hostiles.
ever
Op
be a
4
thing?
eliminated. Mission
Blitz,
successful.
I don't think so. Not in the pro scene at least. Because like it's too easy to shoot his hands. Like his pistol, like when he's shooting, his hand is always exposed.
Okay.
And like at high level play, like yeah, pro players have no problem shooting your hand to death, and like until you get down.
Monty seems to be dead in the meta at the moment. At least in the Western. So I remember
Yep.
when I was watching Asian, you were the first guys that I saw use Monty.
So I think the timeline is something like this. They buffed him, and I'm pretty sure we were the first ones to use him.
Yeah. You definitely were. I
Uh,
remember watching it.
Yeah. And then like the NA team started to use him, and then everyone else started to use him, and then they nerfed him. Then like,
Yeah.
everyone just stopped using him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem with Monty now is like he can't take 1v1s very well.
Okay.
Like he used to have like a small, like a very tight hitbox on his revolver, so
Yeah.
like he would decimate people 1v1. Oh, when I meant 1v1, it's like for for those initial pushes, like
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
usually,
Yeah.
usually they're set up in a way that like one guy marks one angle, so like Monty goes in first to take the 1v1 and takes him out before his team can rotate or whatever to establish crossfire. But like now he can't even do that anymore because like the hip fire is just too spread.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the interview. I was.
No worries.
That went great, I thought. Enjoy your practice.
Yeah, thanks for interviewing me, I guess.
No problem. Is there
Like-
is there anything you want to plug, by the way, like the Facebook page or anything?
Shit. Actually, you caught me at a bad time. Like we're right in the middle of like trying to make our Twitter page and Facebook page
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff. Like right before we announce the new team. So not at the moment, but I can send you
Alright.
the link once it's up.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you can
I'd
put it in.
put it in the description once it's all up and running.
Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
worries. No worries. Yeah, they dropped elevator, Monty, and whoever that was, F for you.
Tachanka will always stand by you.